Welcome to Off the Sprue with Jerry Tubbs. Today's review will be of the 1968 Camaro Z28 by AMT in 1/25th scale. So 2-in-1 customizing kit. You can do stock or street machine. So up first we have our tires, which this one's pretty cool. You got two different sizes. You got your low profiles and your bigger, taller tires. So you can do 4 talls all the way around, you can do 4 shorts all the way around, or you can do 2 talls in the back and 2 shorts in the front. They're all the same polyglass Goodyear GT L60-15 tires. Oh wait, the big ones are L60s and the small ones are P60. They're the pad printed ones. They look really nice. They're soft. I'm just leaving them in here because you get 8 tires and that's easy to lose. And the ones you don't use can be used on another kit. Up next we have the clear bag, which all you get is the windshield and back window as one piece. Makes it easier so you know you're going to get the fit right. Up next we have our chrome. So there's the for the dual quad breather scoops. You got your top of your supercharger. There's your front of your blower supercharger. You got some chrome fin valve covers. We got our grill with lights molded in. Bow tie logo looks, or not bow tie, that's the Camaro logo. Then we got our rally rims. They are molded open, which is really nice. We got our front and rear bumper. Rear tail lights that you have to paint in. And then this being a 2-in-1 kit, you get the blower as well as the side pipes, which these ones look pretty nice. The 4-into-1s. Up next we have the body with minimal flash, focus. It does have our, trying to focus here, come on, there we go. Got our gas cap with trunk lock and the holes for our tail lights. Got our door handles molded in with door lock. There we go. You got your Camaro logo. Come on. Rear marker. No marker on the front, but you have your Z28 logo mark molded in. Wiper blades molded in, and then our firewall with brake reservoir, it looks like, or maybe clutch. Our fender wells with water, radiator overflow, and all the lines for the electrical on the fender well, and our battery spot. All in all, that looks pretty clean. I like it. The body lines and door jambs are molded in fairly nicely. Up next is our interior pan with the rear seat molded in, door panels molded in, center console molded in. Really faint pedals. I mean, that gas pedal is super faint. And our ejector pins are in there. The ejector pin marking looks more prominent than the gas pedal marking. Up next we have our chassis. which has the molded in upper control A-frames, upper A-frames, our lower subframe, and this one does have some flashing on this part. Not much detail here underneath. It does have that texture and all the stuff that it should. There's a trademark GM that you're gonna have to sand out if you want to do this one as a show build. The gas tank is fairly nicely molded in there. The frame could be better, but not too bad. Up next, we have our, I believe that's going to be our upper radiator hose, our rear shocks, I'm not sure what that piece is. If I could focus, there it is. Pretty sure those are for the wheel locks. There's some wheel brake pieces. Those might even be disc brakes. There's no molding in them, but I guess I'll find out when I do the kit. I believe that's going to be our air cleaner. Okay, we got our master cylinder. We have our brake booster. And I'm not sure what that last piece is right there, but we do have the radiator. This giant, out of proportion radiator shroud, fan shroud. But we do have the aftermarket mag looking wheels, Krager's looks like, that you get to paint. So you can do that in a chrome, you can do that in aluminum. Not too bad. I'm probably going to be using those when I build this kit. Hood hinges, the front spindle with springs attached. Got some more shocks, a really undetailed starter, lower transmission mount frame, the other piece of the radiator, so I guess it's a two-piece radiator. I haven't looked at the instructions really. Got the fan, another upper radiator hose, our cylinder heads, oil pan with oil filter. Our rear axle leaf springs is one piece. Our lower subframe, lower control arms, the top of our rear differential, our battery, belt and pulleys, water pump timing cover, and our engine halves, and another fan shroud. And it looks like we also get a lower radiator support, or radiator hose there. Up next, we got the front bucket seats, which are pretty detailed. Our dash, which does not want to focus. You kind of got some details there. You got some of your push buttons and your heater, air conditioner control. If I'd stop moving this thing. The dash, a glove box with the Camaro logo. I'm trying to make out, oh, that's like a handle right above the glove box. It was, I believe, next to the glove box. It's supposed to be some sort of vent. I'm not exactly sure. We've got more wheel back pieces. The steering wheel with column attached. And our seat backs. I believe that's going to be part of our steering. We've got our drive shaft, rear spoiler, tail valance and front valance. which I do like the positive pin marking for the bumpers. Up next is going to be our custom engine body tree. So you get those 4 really wide wheel backs, the hood with a hole already cut in for the supercharger, the dual quads, your supercharger belt and pulley, and your headers. 4 pieces total to make 2 side headers, and your intake manifold plenum or lower, not sure what to call it right now. And then we have our stock pieces, which is our stock hood, the stock rally style small tire wheel backs, stock dual exhaust, stock manifold, stock 4-barrel carburetor with the oil filler tube, the second part of our exhaust to go out the back, an air cleaner, stock intake, and stock valve covers. And last, we have our decals. If we can get it to come out again. Just had them out to look at them. There we go, sorry about that. So you get your black and your white SS stripes. I believe that's going to be on top of your radiator shroud to give all the information. Your air cleaner, which just looks like a bunch of garbled letters. Your optional gauges: Michigan, 1968, USA 1, and California license plates. And then the last thing is or not last, there's 2 more pieces. So we have our instructions, which are AMT instructions. Big open flip up sheet, which this kit requires I'm not going to go through how many steps because I'm using handheld instead of trying to hold this. But the last thing you get is the AMT smaller box. This is collector number 53 mini box. I believe this is from round 2 that set up these ones. And you cut it along the lines, fold it, glue it, and then it comes out to become a very small box. So that way you don't have to display the big box with the car. Anyways, my name's Jerry. Like, subscribe, and enjoy model building. Goodbye.